All right, we're here game day with Baker University head women's basketball coach Ben Lister. Coach, you guys have rival Mid-America tonight, but you're coming off two nice wins right out of the break to put you now into a tie for first place. What's been working well for you the last few games?
Honestly, us coming back, I don't know that we felt like we played as well as we did before the break. So anytime you can find ways to win when your kids have had some time off, I think you definitely will take that however you can get them. I thought the Evangel game, we really struggled in the first half to kind of show up and play like we're capable of, and then didn't really turn it on and play well probably until the third and fourth quarters. Peru, we started really well, and then we kind of stagnated for a couple quarters against them. So I don't know that we're completely consistent to where we would like to be, which is a good thing, because I think that we need to get back into our rhythm and get back to the level that we were playing at for a good stretch of the first semester. But I'm very happy that we got 2 wins. Evangel is always a very tough team. I think Peru is a very improved team. They go on the road and win by 20. I don't care who you're playing in the conference. You're always going to be satisfied or happy with that type of an effort on the road. So definitely feel good about the fact that we're tied for first. That's what our goal was to be. Second semester was competing for a conference championship. We're in a position where we control our destiny right now, and obviously have a very, very big game tonight against a team that we know very well, that has really been hard for us to find a way to overcome and beat. But should be a great game. We're excited about it, and looking forward to that matchup tonight.
Yeah, last time you faced off against them, it was in the NAI National Championship game, and now, it seems like really, the last 3 or 4 years, this game has always been big, and in order to win the conference title a few years ago, you beat them. What will it take tonight to get a leg up and a game up on MNU?
For us, it really starts with, in my opinion, their mental approach, and taking it as the next game on their schedule, and not making it more or less than it should be. Obviously, the level of anticipation is a little bit higher, not because it's just your rival, but because they are obviously tied for first with us right now in the conference, so it's a big game against a good team. But we have to mentally be ready to go and prepare for them like we prepare for everybody else, and have that same type of focus. And Mid-America is very big inside. They have 2 6'3" girls that can really play, 6'1" girl that has some versatility to step out and play. So their front line is going to be a problem for us. We're not quite as big this year as we were last year, and they really know how to take it to you and take advantage of that size, and do a very good job of I think exploiting mismatches. So I think they're very well coached in that area, and they know where to go after teams when they have some weaknesses. So that's going to be something we're going to have to really figure out how to do a good job of trying to contain. They're a completely different team from last year. They have 1 returning starter. They had 2 at one point, and one of them I think is injured right now. We're a completely different team. We only have 2 starters returning from last year, and a bunch of new faces. So I think that's a good thing. I think you don't have the same kids playing against each other for the second, third, fourth year in a row, which we've had over the last couple of years. 2 teams that really got to know each other very well, with personnel that was there for a long time. So there's going to be a lot of different feel tonight, and a lot of kids, it's going to be their first experience with Mid-America. I think that'll be a benefit for us as well, because they won't be feeling the things that they felt from the national championship game last year. It'll just be about the next game on the schedule. So you can't beat yourself against a good team, and Mid-America's a good team. You can't win the conference if you can't beat the best teams in the league, but you have to come out and execute. They're going to take us out of our strengths. They know what we run. We're going to have to find other ways to score points, and we're going to have to play at a very high level as far as just taking care of the basketball and being smart, and not making mistakes that are going to give them free points. They're going to cost us, because they will capitalize on that, and it'll make it much harder for us to win. But for us, we're very excited about having the chance just to go out and play for first place. We haven't beaten Mid-America on our home court in a while, and we're looking forward to having a great fan base out there, great energy, 2 top 15 teams in the country, getting ready to battle, and it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I know your focus is on MNU tonight, but it's another 3 games in 1 week. So what do you have ahead? You've got Graceland Thursday and then Grandview. How do you get the team prepared for a week like this?
I think it's tough, because we are in the midst of coming here in a stretch where we really don't have any days off. We had games this last week, and couldn't really give them Sunday off because we played today, and then we have 3 games this week. So you're talking about a 2-week stretch where the kids are basically doing something probably every single day on the court, and that can be mentally wearing, especially coming off a break, and you're jumping back into it that quickly. So you have to really make sure that you're resting their bodies in between, that you're getting focused practices, but at the same time you're not overwhelming them, and that you're just managing them and giving them the best chance to be successful on game nights. You try to prepare for your opponents. A lot of scouting right now. A lot on the coaches' plates to really make sure we're prepared for each game, because that's a lot in a week. But I guess when you have a staff that's been through playing a national tournament, you're playing almost every day. You're kind of used to doing something like a 3-game week, and we have girls that have been through that can kind of handle that. So we've got the maturity, I think, to handle it. It's just very wearing. It can be very tiresome on them. I know that they'll be ready for the day off when they get a day off. But our kids are focused on competing to win a championship, and I think that they've shown up every single day with that mentality, and that's what's really exciting to me about this group. Is I think they're very focused and driven on competing to win the league. So I don't have to motivate them. They know what's at stake. They know that they can lose anytime they step on the floor, and they know they're capable of winning every game they step on the floor. So they have very good balance mentally, I think, and some very good maturity and good leadership, and that's probably one of the reasons we're also successful right now. So, but it is tough, and we just take it one game at a time, like everybody says. You can't get too far ahead down the schedule because you have so many games left. And you just try to really make sure that you're capitalizing every opportunity you have to be on the floor, whether it's practice or games, and that you're in a position where you're maximizing your abilities. And that's what we're trying to do. That's how we try to balance our schedule in a week like this.
Well, Coach, thank you very much for your time on game day today, and everyone will see you tonight against rival MNU.
Sounds good.